They've come into higher education having done a PhD or having practiced in a field, and they've never engaged with the process of teacher education, and they're there standing up in front of a class and they have to somehow communicate to students. So in terms of some of our sessional staff who have come in with very little teaching experience, we do support those staff by giving them training in teaching initially, but I know the reality because I'm the one that also does it in my units, which is putting in sessional staff a week before the unit starts, because that's just what's had to happen. And in that situation, you know, sometimes I might be the front line, or sometimes I might find another teacher who can be the front line to really support those very early staff through those initial processes of teaching, and to reassure them that, you know, not every class has to be brilliant, that if you just have a good go and your heart's in the right place, it can be a process of learning how to teach and to reflect back on what you've done in each class. Obviously there's central training programs for sessional staff, but those programs, you know, over a period of time, they might not start until teachers are actually in the classroom. So that's one way, is through peer support and training, but also equipping those staff with really clear expectations about how things work. Universities are extremely complicated places, and there's a lot of structures involved and hidden aspects to the job that are not usually apparent straight away. And a lot of sessional staff or new staff may have to equip themselves with knowledge of learning management systems, which they might not have used before, that all have different structures to them. So setting up expectations for those staff on exactly what to expect, how to access those resources, where to go for support when they need it. So equipping them with the information they need, to me, is critically important.